everything about the men running shit.
We own this city. Follow me.
Let's face the music.
Tommy
Fucking Egan. I'm back.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Monet and we are locked in. Power Book 4 Season 2 exclusive photos just dropped today. And of course, we got to jump into this and break these photos down. Now, we all been waiting for the return of the Power Universe. And September 1st, we get Force. And of course, Tommy, we know that he was running around in Ghost. So we got to see where these timelines align and how is Tommy going to go back to Chicago and potentially take over everything and ride off into the sunset. Now, before we jump into this and break down the photos that they did drop, if you're new to the channel, you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions, live after show discussions, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. They gave us about 8 photos. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to try to connect the dots early. Hit that subscribe button and let's go. Now, the timeline of where book 4 season 2 starts, that's where I'm kind of iffy on. Now, we know that Tommy was running around New York trying to get some things straight with Tariq, but once he gets back to Chicago, we see him and his new partner, the new alliance, him and Diamond, and it looks like they about to go out on a little mission. That's one thing we know about Tommy. Whenever you see Tommy in all black with the gloves on, it's about to be business. Now, if you remember, Diamond didn't really want to be in the game anymore. After he sent his brother about his way, they did have the pipeline, but he was telling Tommy, this isn't something that I want to continue to pursue. Tommy, on the other hand, we know the streets is all he has at this moment, and he has to make sure that JP, D-Mac, and his family is taken care of. So these two, we can see them going on missions. Obviously, they have guns, so it looks like they might be raiding somebody's warehouse. With the Flynns as their partner, we can assume that it's not the Flynns, and they're just either going out here scouting or they're trying to get something back. As I mentioned, Gianni's really going to be on his own mission when it comes to season 2. Of course, he'll probably come back and talk to his brother Diamond a little bit, but if you remember, he tried to kill Diamond. Diamond spared his life. We do get introduced to this new character here. His name is Miguel. Now, he's an alpha male. Him and his sister, they have their own little organization going on, and of course, Gianni is going to be looking for people to team up with. So Miguel might be that opportunity. But one thing we've noticed about Gianni is he doesn't want to be number 2 to anybody. So if he is partnering up with Miguel, then it's going to be kind of tough for him because he doesn't like playing that number 2. And they did tell us that Miguel is a mean and violent, domineering alpha male who's never been in a long-term relationship because he lives to make money, but will do anything to protect the ones he loves. Now, he does have a sister. So could Gianni be trying to mess with his sister? I'm not sure. I'm looking at it as Gianni is seeing this as a business opportunity to align with Miguel and whatever he has, because that Dahlia is out. They might be using the pipelines because remember, he has half, Diamond has half. Gianni, opportunist. And if he can align himself with somebody and potentially get that power back that he had, of course, that's the main thing that he's going to be looking to do in season 2. This is really what's been on my mind since we left season 1. Who is the opposition, and are they going to be a worthy opponent for Tommy going into season 2? We had the Serbs, they were weak. Tommy and Vic, they took them all out. The Flynns, they were weak, internal issues. The 4 Horsemen, they were weak, lasted 1 episode. So if Miguel is this big alpha male that they're telling us, I could definitely see him and Tommy eventually getting into it. I did mention maybe Gianni to partner up with him, which that's why Diamond will be with Tommy to help out. But in this situation here, it looks like either A, Tommy and Diamond captured 2 of them and they're giving them back to Miguel, and this is where the little issues start, or Tommy and Diamond have just came over here to try to talk to him and negotiate some prices on the work and using the pipelines, and they're punishing someone else. Whatever way this goes, hopefully Miguel and his organization can actually stick around, put up a good fight, and we can have a good season of Tommy versus somebody instead of Tommy running around and figuring out his family. Although that was season 1 and they had to build up the story for us, I definitely want to see who is Tommy going to collide with. The 2 brothers clashing, Diamond versus Gianni. Gianni allegedly let Diamond win last season in the boxing ring, but we all know that Diamond really whooped on him. These two, they're going to be in a disagreement. Diamond being the older brother, he's looking out for his brother, even though he's done him wrong and backstabbed him, tried to get him killed, waited outside the barbershop, tried to set him up. This is still his brother. This is still his blood. And I can assume that this is what they're talking about. Hey man, you've done some foul things. I still love you. Here's your half. You take that part of the pipeline and do the right thing. Basically, Jannard, stay out of trouble. We're going to set this thing up in order for you to be able to succeed. That's why I'm thinking Jannard might go behind their back and try to partner up with Miguel so he can become a number 2 instead of a number 3. And what I mean by number 3 is Tommy and Diamond are going to be working hand to hand. Tommy and Jannard didn't see eye to eye. But if he can partner up with Miguel and use his pipeline, he'll be a number 1 of his pipeline, but he'll be a number 2 to Miguel. In this situation, it goes Tommy to Diamond, Diamond to Jannard. So they're going to probably clash a little bit, but hopefully, you guys know I like the brothers' relationship because I have a brother of my own and I don't like seeing brothers going against each other. Hopefully they can get on the same page and make it through season 2 alive. Walter Flynn is still kicking. He still has money. He still has power. He still has respect. He still has a little bit of force. Now, of course, the Flynns, they're a little weaker. We had a couple of shootouts, especially against the Serbs, but you got to remember, the Flynns have money. The Flynns have connections, and he's still talking to Tommy. Now, there's something, a little theory that's running around, and people ask me about it. Do we think that Tommy could be related to them? I don't think so. He might have some Irish blood, but other than that, I don't think that Tommy has anything to do with it. And Walter, he's probably trying to separate the Flynns from Tommy, even though they need Tommy after the huge shootout. He's probably letting Tommy know, look, we'll work with you, we'll partner with you, but don't come over here talking to me like you actually run everything, because he still has, and I'm pretty sure he still has more people in the city, other cities around the United States. The 4 horsemen were weak, but they can bring over other people to actually help out. So as far as numbers, there's strength in numbers, and I believe the Flynns still have that. Will they get on the right path this season? That's a question we're gonna have to wait and see, because we seen that they were kind of weak, and Vic, yeah, he's the weakest link. How Tommy and Diamond are looking at each other, that's exactly how it's going to be all season. Are you ready for this? Because season 2 of Force, I'm thinking that it's definitely going to pick up and be better than the first season. We got the storyline built. We got the characters. We're introducing new characters. Let's go ahead and wipe that slate clean and start exactly how we're supposed to. Hopefully season 2, we're going to start off with a bang. Diamond, Tommy, they're going to be running around the city. They got a lot on their plate. They got a lot to deal with. We got new oppositions. We got new police officers. We got new love interests. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out. Knowing Tommy, someone's going to have to die at least episode 1 or episode 2. And I'm ready to see it. September 1st is right around the corner, a little over a month. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you're new to the channel, you like power content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, I'm definitely ready for it. I know you guys are too, and it's going to pick up in this new season. Man, all we can do is just wait right now. Tommy, Book 4, Force, Season 2.